All right, guys, we are live to talk about some Jacob deGrom stuff. We are here to talk about some stuff shaping up the roster, what they're looking for at the trade deadline. We got some rumors and everything. We'll take some questions, everything as per usual. Welcome to Mets Weekly, presented by Empire Sports Media.
On 3-2, Vader. Swings and misses, strike three. He struck him out. 5 Met pitchers combined for the second no-hitter in New York Mets history.
All right, so we have a little bit of news that came from Jon Heyman, right? Now I am blocked by him, and nobody asked why.
Because you said RB sucks.
I said what sucks?
Even though you probably said RB sucks, even though it's actually kind of underrated. It's too much hate for no reason.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Jon Heyman. He said something about what? Contreras?
Yeah. They're interested in Contreras. Price is still high.
All right, so Mets have been in on Melissa Contreras, but price is still higher than they'd like. Padres, Astros, Rays, among others, would be a good fit for Contreras. Okay, so it looks like J.D. Martinez looks to be their main
J.D. and
look on right now.
Velasquez.
J.D. and Velasquez. It looks like the Mancini talks have really died down.
True. Yep.
But I think that's for right now. Game coming up. What is it?
About an hour.
Hour and 40, around there. Tyler Naquin gets his first start.
Back-to-back new acquisitions hitting 5 and 6 in the lineup with Vogelbach. No, 4 and 5. No, yeah, 5 and 6. Behind Alonso with Logie and Naquin.
All right. Yeah, well, we'll see what we got last night. Brandon Nimmo winning 2-run homer. What is it? Top of the 8th inning. I was not here to see it. Then Edwin Diaz comes in to save it. Absolutely dominant. 10-pitch, near immaculate inning. Just took a foul tip away before he got it. But other than that, I mean, the man has been completely insane. I mean, listen, we joke about this, but Mariano was not doing this shit. I'll tell you right now, he was not doing shit like this.
We got some Braves news.
Braves news? What's going on?
Yeah, it's official. Adam Duvall is done for the season.
Oh, all right. So that means that they're probably going to be in on one of the bats that we're in on.
Yep, and I feel like I think they had interest in Mancini, while the Mets were heavily involved as well. So that could come.
Why do all the good guys have to go to the Braves?
I don't know.
Matt Olson goes to the Braves.
I mean, I wish Marcano went to the Braves because he's kind of mediocre. But
All right, so
what else we got? Again, there's a few other trades. David Peralta to the Rays. What else happened? Obviously, Luis Castillo last night. You didn't talk about Castillo.
No, I did not talk about Castillo. I don't think either side really got fleeced, to be honest. I think it was a pretty good trade all around. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd say that it's pretty much balanced overall. I'm not going to say, who won the trade or not. So who are the pieces that went back? I know you know this a lot better than me. So
Noelfi Marte, top 20 prospect overall in baseball. Edwin Arroyo, their number 3 prospect. Levi Stout, and then Andrew Moore. Stout was their number 5 overall prospect behind Hancock, Brash, and Kirby. And then I literally know nothing about Andrew Moore.
Andrew Moore, okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, to be honest, I'm going to say that it's all worth it at the end of the day because the Mariners are trying to end that playoff drought. And you know what? hats off to them for trying to win. They obviously need probably some more pieces, but they got a good team led by the one and only J-Rod.
Pretty good at baseball.
And, he's pretty good. And yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll have a Mets-Mariners World Series. It all depends on what the Mets want to do at this deadline to determine how the roster folds out. Travis Jankowski was DFA'd, even though everyone was really upset about that.
Yeah, we haven't gone live since the Naquin trade.
Yeah, we have not gone live since the Naquin trade, so that's kind of weird. So Naquin, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's great compared to pretty much any other possible fourth outfielder that we can have. He's a starting caliber player that can come off the bench, starting tonight, and great against right-handed hitters. Doesn't hit the ball on the ground that much. Not really much you can hate about.
Yeah, and again, and he's replacing a guy whose only asset is his speed. So you get 4 traits, and even he's like Naquin has some speed. He's not, Jankowski levels fast, but he can move.
He can move.
And he's got a hose. If you don't know, the man's got a hose in right or left field.
Did you see that from the highlight reel?
Yeah, he got a hose.
Okay. So who is sitting tonight? Canna's sitting tonight. All right.
Well, he should be because he sucked last night.
Canna's been great all month, and you know it.
Guy left. Dan Vogelbach hits 2 fat piss missile doubles, and Canna strands them both times. Mark Canna.
Yeah, I wasn't watching, so you're probably just lying to me.
No, Mark Canna left our Tub stranded at third base both times. He's fat phobic. Mark Canna.
Okay.
Guy just doesn't want to give him the exercise and let him score. Nope, weak ass tapper, and he swings at a fastball at his head. BS.
Okay.
But what else we got?
What is the lineup tonight? I saw it.
Mo Marte, Lindor, Alonso, Vogelbach, Naquin, Escobar, McNeil, Nito.
Oh, you memorized that right off the dome.
It's the best lineup we've had all year.
Best lineup we've had all year. That's kind of sad, to be honest. But yeah, it's true. All that is missing is
Contreras in the 9-hole.
Contreras in the 9-hole.
Or Velasquez, whatever one.
Yeah.
And
for those watching right now, let us know of some questions that you have about the deadline right now. I do want to talk about what's his name for a second. Jacob deGrom. Probably going to see a pitch limit on Tuesday. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be 60 or 70. And we'll see what happens. Maybe he can get pretty deep into the game because the Nationals might not have their 2 biggest hitters on the team.
Might not have anybody
when he comes through. They might not have anybody. So, it's like a rehab start, but it counts towards the MLB regular season, and then then he's off to face more comp. The next one that he would be lined up for is Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Wait, no, he's not Corbin. Corbin's on Wednesday. I thought he was matching up with Corbin. I'm like, that's the minor league starter I've ever seen. But he's going, I think, Wednesday.
2022.
But, you get whatever you can out of the glass. If you want, if he pitches, it'd be great. Get 4 to 5, maybe 6 again with the shitty national lineup. You should be able to carve it like butter. But we said that against AAA pitching, and he got.
Yeah, deGrom is up against Strider on the 7th.
Oh.
If it all cues up.
Okay.
Cool.
And now the Rockies aren't selling, so that takes off Daniel Bard and some other assets that Mets were interested in. The Rockies are literally stupid.
Why are they not selling?
Because it's Colorado. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They're signing Chris Bryant, and they think they're competitive even though they're in last place.
They're behind Arizona.
I honestly don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the fact. I know Arizona's had some good stretches, so I would take a guess that probably Arizona's better.
Arizona.
But
Okay.
yeah, David Peralta to the Rays. What else happened today? Mondo Sosa to the Phillies. Chris Martin to the Dodgers. Of course, the Dodgers get the first reliever off the board.
Isn't Sosa the guy that hit the umpire in the head?
Yep, that is his alone.
So he's a Philly.
He fits right in. I mean, even though he is good defensively, he did drill that umpire in the face. So besides
is he good defensively though?
He's pretty good defensively.
No, he's not. Okay.
But
why are you always lying to me?
Well, it's easy. It's fun. But what else? Nothing else has really happened. And again, the Dodgers add Chris Martin, really good reliever, and that sets the reliever market. Zach McKinstry, decent player. That's still to the levels of
So Dom Smith could go for something.
I was about to say that's similar-esque quality for Dom Smith. They called up one of the kids from Tulsa that I watched, and I like James Outman to replace him. So good job, Dodgers. Dodgers just keep getting more and more richer because they have plenty of good players. But yeah, so first reliever off the market. The Cubs still obviously have Robertson, Chafin still out there, Fulmer still out there, Soto from not the Nationals, Giovanni Soto. Who else? Relievers are out there. The Diamondbacks guys, I'd expect Kennedy and Melanson to be available. Mad supply, maybe. So again, the reliever market is very, very loaded. Still as much as the first guy off the board. Efros from the Cubs as well. So there's still arms to be had. It's just which one. Supposedly the Mets love David Robertson, but they don't want to take, or the Contreras attachment is bringing the price up. So who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. I guess like the big bopper move. I mean, I feel like they're gonna make some more little ones, but the big move, it looks like it's coming down to process of elimination, is Robertson and Contreras or Martinez and Vasquez, which is
within Robertson. I think that's what they
I'd
want.
say that you have somewhat of a game changer there, but it's not like would you expect it to be like Cespedes? Like probably not, but like
it's JD
definitely
Martinez.
will help.
But also a lot. JD Martinez was straight to the deadline. He had a Cespedes type second half for that team in Arizona, so he's done it before. So it's not like it's JD Martinez. This isn't like
he's older now though. He's got back spasms.
Everybody says he's like that. He's only 34. Like Nelson Cruz is 40, 50.
He's got back spasms though.
Everybody has back spasms. When you're carrying the Red Sox, you get back spasms.
Is he really carrying the Red Sox? I mean, Devers has been good too.
Yeah, but Devers doesn't care. He's not trying to get paid yet. But yeah, again, and then you get Contreras. You get finally maybe some offense out of your catching position. But again, now it's going to be a $10 million backup till the offseason, and Nito probably chilling in Syracuse.
Okay.
I mean, Trevor May is coming back on Thursday supposedly if everything goes well, and then Wednesday, and then McCann on Thursday. So
when Trevor May comes up, it's probably going to be Yohan Lopez that gets sent down, right? Or is
that or dude Sam Clay, because they have him on the roster now too.
Sam Clay's on the roster. I thought he's on the taxi squad.
No, he's active. He came up
active. Well, they DFA'd RJ Alvarez, right?
They DFA'd.
He is active. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sam Clay and Joely Rodriguez, the two.
And No-Go Dog. So they have plenty of bullpen spots open with No-Go Dog on the roster. Tommy Hunter's still on the roster. Like they still have options, obviously.
Strike now on a big move. Prices are probably too high as of right now. I think once you get to the last 24 hours of the trade deadline, that's when you start to.
And Epdog's been I think that's a good question. But Epdog's been good. He's adding on the margins and deepening this roster before he's letting the market play out for the JDs and the Contrerases, and if Mancini is still
Mets didn't do that last year. They didn't do it last year at all.
They
had a lot of guys underperforming. They had no They didn't really make any improvements
besides Javi. And Williams is dead because deGrom got hurt.
Like Williams was kind of just like, he obviously wasn't like an upgrade, but he was an addition. Like he was an addition, but like
he wasn't supposed to be important, but ended up
Rich
being.
Hill, Trevor Williams, Baez, like that was not going to finish off that roster. They needed way more, and they didn't get it. So they need to get it right this time, because if not, then they're not going to compete with the top tiers of the Dodgers and the Yankees or Astros
And they still need a lefty bench killing bat. They still need that level guy to replace JD. They need a DH. Catcher can be upgraded, but I mean, if you add a high quality DH, it's not as big of a need, but you still need that bench bat lefty killer. You don't have that yet. You've got 2 righty killers. You still need that bench bat against lefties. And then obviously they have to get the ball.
Guillorme can hit lefties, but he's not a power bat.
No, we need a guy who doesn't have a 70%
ground
ball.
Can you, for once in your life, not speak negative about Guillorme? He does plenty of things right compared to a lot of these other dipshits that we have.
So again, I'll use your line. We're comparing piss to shit, okay?
It's not piss to shit. He's actually a pretty good player. Off the bench.
Cornbread to shit. Sorry.
Cornbread's good.
Like, he's again, I need a lefty killer who hits right-handed, not Luis ground ball Guillorme. I need a guy who actually can hit lefties. Guys like Brendan Rodgers, guys like Robbie Grossman, guys like that to be a bench bat to play against lefties. Luis Guillorme sucks. That's how it is. He's a bench player. He's a solid bench player, but again, now he's the 3rd best righty killing bat on the bench, behind Vogie and behind Naquin. They need a lefty version of that, a right-handed bat that kills lefties. So Guillorme's spot could be gone if they get a guy who can play shortstop and play second and be that. Because again, the bench, there's not enough guys on the bench. So, is Metsfan? You're lagging badly, by the way. Is he? I think he lagged out. So I guess I got to take over the stream. Hey, there you go. You're back. You were lagging bad, like right there.
Is there a reason why every single time you talk about Guillorme, I just lag out?
See, because it's a sign that I'm right. That the world needs to hear me, because they know I'm right.
You're not right. Okay. Bench bats are bench bats, and you guys expect this guy to play like at the Hall of Fame caliber.
No, I just want good play. I want good players on the bench, not mediocre players.
He's a good player.
He's not. He's an average player with a lot of ground balls. We don't like ground balls.
Okay.
That's
why he's on the bench.
In your words, we don't like ground balls, so he doesn't do anything good.
That's why he's on the bench.
But we can get somebody better. We like guys who hit the ball in the air. He doesn't.
Is there better defensive players than
I don't care about
play multiple positions?
We need to score runs. We have one of the best defensive teams with.
Okay, you can score runs with Luis Guillorme getting on base.
He doesn't get on base anymore. That was that 2-month clip.
He absolutely gets on base. I don't know what you're talking about.
How many? He's got 3 straight offers. Like he's 0 for his last 12.
Dude, what is your problem with Luis Guillorme? We have all of these idiots, such as Tomas Nido, Dominic Smith, J.D. Davis, Travis Jankowski, all of these dopes, right? Luis Guillorme coming off the bench as a 110 bat, and you have the biggest problem you have is with him.
Yeah, because we can have a 115 bat who can actually hit balls consistently in the air with power.
You have Daniel Vogelbach, who's a 115 bat.
Yeah, who kills righties, who does his job, so he doesn't need to be here.
And Luis Guillorme can hit left-handed pitching, and also he is a backup second baseman, a backup shortstop, and a backup third baseman.
We can get a better version.
That's providing value.
Go get me Brendan Rodgers. Go get me Kike Hernandez. They're better at their job than fucking Luis Guillorme. Might not be better defensively, but I don't care about, they're good enough defensively and with better bats against left-handed pitching.
Okay. Well, Luis Guillorme gets on base. He has great plate discipline. He's a great spray hitter. You're telling me you don't want that coming off the bench?
No, I would like that in Syracuse, and I want a guy who can hit the ball out of the ballpark on my bench. That's depth, where Guillorme is depth in Syracuse.
Daniel Vogelbach, Tyler
I need a guy who does that against
J.D.
lefty.
Martinez, Pete Alonso. You have those guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark.
I need it on the bench.
You need a table setter off the bench. You need somebody to get on base.
We got enough table setters in the lineup. We need power off the bench. We got enough table setting in this lineup. We need. That's why we're getting fat guys. That's what Billy Epler knows. He's tired of these little weepy singles hitters. It's why he's added Dan Vogelbach and Tyler Naquin, big boys who hit nukes, not ground balls, not little singles. Hit nukes.
He's not a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's like 6'2" with a little bit of chunkage to him. A little chunk. A little bit of chunk.
Okay, first of all, you don't need fat nukes.
You need all the fat nukes because the Mets don't hit a lot of fat nukes. What we got here? The Padres. Okay. What is it?
What's with the
Padres? The Padres are moving fast on Soto, also in on Contreras. Someone is trading. It's not hot. They're not. They're trying to trade Hosmer. Nobody wants him. Of course not. Nobody wants fucking Eric Hosmer.
Nobody wants the contract. I don't think anybody doesn't want Eric Hosmer. It's just the contract. No one wants it.
See, I trade Luis Guillorme for Eric Hosmer.
I'd trade Dominic Smith for Eric Hosmer. Too bad we never got the chance to do that.
Yeah, we never got the chance to do that. Oh, wait, we did.
All I'm saying is that if you think Luis Guillorme is the problem on this roster, you're barking up the wrong tree.
No, he's not the problem. He doesn't need to be on this roster. He just needs to be in Syracuse. It's depth.
He's the Tim Tuffle.
No, Tim Tuffle is Mark Canna. That's the difference.
What? Please stop already. Okay.
No, I'm never going to stop my stupidity. Rains always. All right, what else we got? So,
all right. So I just want to.
What?
I just want to see. What is the deal with this? Okay.
This chat's not as active today. Not a lot of questions. Again, there's really nothing's happened, so it's really not.
Nothing has happened. We will let you guys know. And this is 99.9% of a chance of this happening. The last hours of the trade deadline, we will be live. We're going to have multiple guests come on as well. Andrew's going to use a headset that time because
probably
I hear myself talking over myself.
Not like that.
So yeah. But other than that, I think that I mean we'll stay on for a little bit more unless something else breaks. All right. So you talked about this one more bench bet that they need to get to replace J.D. Davis. Wouldn't that also be your DH?
No, that's a bench bet. Again, taking J.D. Davis and Luis Guillorme's spot off the roster to get a big leaguer.
Needs to stay.
No, because if you get a lefty killing shortstop, he doesn't need to be here. If you get a left-handed guy that can play shortstop as well as second base, third base. If you don't,
Luis Guillorme is a left-handed killing shortstop.
He is not. How many home runs?
Yes, he is.
How many home runs does he have against lefties?
He hits well. I don't care about the home runs.
We
he
need
hits well against lefties.
I don't care about weak Babbitt singles. I need dingers. I need bombs.
Okay, first of all, pronounce it correctly. It's Babbitt.
No, Babbitt.
Second of all, you need a table setter against the left-handed pitcher.
Starling Marte, Brandon Nimmo. We got plenty of guys that can get tables. Mark Canna is a table setter against lefties. We need power. What has Billy Epler told you?
Left-handed relievers.
He wants fat nukes. He's got his
relievers. Left-handed relievers, right? Come in. You have, let's say, Daniel Vogelbach is up, right? Just set it up, right? With let's say, runner on first. You're not putting in Luis Guillorme to face the left-handed reliever.
I'm pitting in the guy I'm trying to add who can hit left-handed pitching.
He's going to be DHing. He's going to be DHing.
No, the DH is a complete. I am talking about a bench bet to replace Guillorme and Davis. The DH is separate. We're adding another bat. This is a low leverage, cheap.
Or you keep Guillorme because he's an actual good player, and you get rid of everybody else.
No, J.D. Davis and Luis Guillorme. If it's a shorts, if they get a shortstop, that guy who can play short.
Luis Guillorme has actually been the one who's actually provided value off the bench.
Nah. Again,
the reason why you're pissed off with him, the reason why you don't like him, and I'll tell you right now, the reason why you don't like him is because he's been starting, and he's not a starting caliber player. That's why. And you know why that's been happening? Because Eduardo Escobar has been fucking useless. That's why.
No, he's just not that good at baseball. He hits a shit ton of ground balls. He kills rallies all the time with double plays.
Okay. No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No. He's also one of the best high leverage hitters on the team.
That's not at all. That
is true.
This man comes up with second and third, nobody out, strikeout, fly ball, ground ball. Strikeout, ground ball
all the time. Yeah.
He can't hit it in
the
the air.
That all the time and doesn't walk at all, doesn't get on base. Absolutely. Epler likes guys that get on base. Luis Guillorme is not going anywhere.
He should be. He needs to get the hell out. If they add a guy who can hit left-handed pitching.
What the fuck? Okay. What moves do you realistically think will happen? I think it goes in and out now. We've talked about so many guys. Trey Mancini, Wilson Contreras, J.D. Davis. But other than that, we don't know. I'd say that the most likely right now is J.D. Martinez, but that can completely flip-flop. But great content. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. What's up, Frank? How you doing, man? But yeah, other than that, we're just really waiting on some news, and that's really much what we're sitting and waiting for. And you know, the final hours of the trade deadline, we'll have a lot of guests on here. But other than that, we just wanted to come on here and talk and debate and scream at each other. And yeah, and we'll also have a video about Brett Beatty up later on. After the trade deadline, that's probably what we're looking at. Or isn't JD injured? JD's not injured, actually. They just refuse to use him now. Daniel Vogelbach has specifically been told that he cannot, has specifically been identified as a guy who is weak against left-handed pitching, and they've been putting him in against left-handed, keeping him in against left-handed pitching over JD. So you're really starting to see that JD's time here is done, and whatever bat they bring in, it's going to replace him. Does Soto go elsewhere? Thinking he ends up with the Mets in the future. Well, I don't think Soto gets moved. I think Josh Bell gets moved. I don't think Soto gets moved. It's possible that he does, but I'm not seeing it. I don't think you're really going to find that equal of a suitor.
Sorry about that.
But the reality is that Juan Soto is eventually going to land in the Mets lap. And that's the main reason, because of Scott Boras and how he is, and 99.99999% of his clients are testing free agency. That's just, when you sign with Scott Boras, you eventually say that, hey, I'm going to free agency and I want to test the market and I want to be controlled by the devil. But even though he is the devil, he is damn good at his job. Sometimes he does screw some guys over, like we hit Michael Conforto recently and Jackie Bradley Jr. But you know, that's the price you pay for being that kind of high stakes guy, to get big contracts and record-setting deals like the Max Scherzer contract and whatever Juan Soto's going to get. We don't even know what he's going to get. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, it's starting with a 5.
It's starting with a 5, and that's something that's going to be nuts. And we'll see what teams are going to be able to do that. Because remember, he does have a lot of leverage in this situation because he's 23 years old, and you can literally sign him out for his entire career. Yeah, JD's not injured. They don't trust him at all. He's basically just wasting up a roster spot until the trade deadline hits, and that's pretty much it. There haven't really been any talks about him getting traded, though.
Okay, no, he's not.
I've heard Dom Smith. I've heard Dom Smith with the Red Sox and the Cubs. But I have not really seen anything about JD getting moved.
He's gonna be a throw-in a trade. He's not gonna be the main piece in a trade. Just take him off our roster. Take him, please. Just send him to Detroit for Robbie Grossman. Just do it.
I mean, they did it with Cano, so it's possible that they do.
No, Conforto's still, injured because of that bar fight. His shoulder's still fully messed up from that bar fight, so he's not playing.
Yeah, I'm the one who recycles jokes. All right. But other than that, I think okay, so David Peralta went to the Rays, right? What did they get back? Did they say anything they got back?
They got a catching prospect.
They got a catching prospect. Okay.
Like
lovely.
Chandler, I think something. His name starts with a C, and I didn't. My eyes didn't go automatically. So I didn't. Not somebody.
David Peralta. He's 34 years old.
He's old, yeah. And he's probably gonna go rot away.
He has the same amount of production this year as Guillorme.
Yeah, they both suck.
That's incredible.
All right.
Why is he nicknamed the Freight Train then?
Because when in his prime, he was a beast.
In his prime? What, 2 years ago?
Yeah, 2 to 3 years ago, the Freight Train was awesome.
God. Okay, so
him and Eduardo Escobar were kicking us.
Do you want to do well, obviously with our guests we'll do their predictions, but do you want to set our predictions in here?
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do something like that. Imagine if Syndergaard has to cut his hair. Well, he can't lose any more talent.
That's true. That is also true. If he wants to be a Yankee, he's gonna have to do it.
Shit, dude. He looks like absolute shit.
So, throw up the names and I'll give our predictions.
All right. So some of you guys in here just let me know of the names, and I'm gonna from the top to bottom. So I'll go from division to division. So J.D. Martinez. J.D. Martinez.
Trey Mancini, Christian Vasquez. If the Red Sox are selling, supposedly Nathan Eovaldi has a lot of interest. So he might be a name to put on.
And we can also predict that they're going to stay, but
I know I've seen the Cardinals are heavily interested in Eovaldi if he's made available.
Eovaldi. Why am I having such a trouble? Why am I having such a? Okay.
I got to write it. Eovaldi.
Yeah. Okay. I got it right the first time, so I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Trey Mancini.
With the Red Sox, I want Kike. Yes, sir. Again, better than Louis. Take his spot on the bench. Yes, sir.
Trey Mancini.
You can throw, I guess, one of their. I mean, I don't think Lopez gets moved, but
no, I don't think so.
And then everybody else in that division is buying. Tigers, literally everyone on the Tigers, literally everyone.
Michael Fulmer,
Soto, Tariq Skubal. Supposedly, people want.
Isn't he hurt?
I don't know if he's hurt or not, but I know I've seen a lot of people talking about Skubal.
Gregory
Soto, Fulmer. The Royals, I guess Scott Barlow, but they've been fucking. He sucks, and he should have been traded.
He's not like really a frontline name. Like, I'm just trying to get like.
Tyler Malley. No, I guess NL Central. Tyler Malley. I'm just thinking that's all the Reds.
Luis Castillo when he goes to the Yankees.
He's going to the Yankees. Everybody else in the AL Central. I mean, anybody else? The Royals. I mean, Witt. I don't think's getting moved.
Wilson Contreras,
David Robertson, Scott Efros, J.D. Martinez, Josh Bell, Frankie Montas, Brandon Drury.
Montas, Brandon.
Drury. Juan Soto.
Ian Happ.
David Robertson. Pirates don't really have anybody. Oh no, Jose Quintana. Syndergaard.
Noah Syndergaard.
The Rockies aren't trading anybody now, so not on that team. Throw Madison Bumgarner because the Diamondbacks they want to trade him, and they're going to try to trade him. So throw Mad Bum on there.
Why would they want to trade him?
Because he makes a lot of money. Out there. Who else?
Joey Gallo.
Yeah, I think throw him on there.
I don't know where he would go though.
I know. I have an idea where I think I have an idea where he'd go, and then Sean Murphy maybe.
I don't know.
I haven't.
Laureano I saw a lot.
Ramon Laureano with the Marlins and the Phillies have had ties,
and the Brewers as well.
Michael A. Taylor.
Josh Bell.
Yeah, Josh Bell.
A. Terrell, yeah, the star of Michael A. Terrell. I'm gonna get rid of Quintana. I don't know if is he important?
He is important. People want him. The Yankees are that's their third guy behind Montas and
Juan Soto.
Joey
Votto's not getting built.
I get moved.
Votto's staying red.
All right, who else? Oh, Anthony Santander. The Orioles want to move him supposedly. They want to call up their top outfield prospects. They might move to over there.
Santander.
Who else? Sorry, I forgot what the. Oh, supposedly Zach Plesac. The Guardians are listening on Plesac. Supposedly. Chafin, yeah, got Chafin. I'm just trying to think of guys I've seen names out there. I mean, the Red Sox have already said they're not moving Bogarts. They're not going to move Devers. So
Andrew Chafon.
I mean, we can do this at the prospect game. Be like, all right, Jordan Walker traded, yes or no? Fucking Oswald Peraza, yes or no? That game.
What is the price for Ohtani? A lot.
The same price for Noah. The same price for Juan Soto. You're talking 1, 2, and 3 prospects. See, you thought Luis Castillo went for a stupid amount? Imagine what Shohei Ohtani is going to get.
I think it was fine. I wasn't. I don't think it's that overwhelming.
Overpay by the Mariners, but I like it's aggressive. I like that it's aggressive, but it's
aggressive.
That's a lot. In Yankee terms, that's like giving up Volpe and Peraza and Holderchuk. That's a lot. A lot.
They're prospects. Who cares? Jonathan India. I wish.
I would. I'm going to trade him. See, that's a great Luis Guillorme replacement.
That's the Jeff McNeil replacement.
I think that's everybody. We got all the relievers. We got Contreras, Vasquez. We put on there.
J.D. Davis.
Davis, John Smith. I'm just trying to go position by position. Josh Bell.
Merrifield.
Wardy just mentioned you guys. What War Dog said?
Yeah, Wardy's a good dude. We love him.
Wardy's awesome.
Love Wardy.
Chat, clip, if you got the clip, send it, tweet it at us. Rhino.
Tell him we said
what's up.
We said hi. All right.
Yeah.
Merrifield's gonna get moved.
I don't think they've been saying it for so long. I doubt it, but I wouldn't.
I'm just trying to get all the major names.
I think we've got all the major guys. I mean, we could throw lower level guys or long shots on there, but we could throw a long shot of Ohtani getting moved or Brian Reynolds, the long shots Bednar. I do think the Dodgers are trying to get Bednar. I genuinely believe that because
David Bednar.
But they don't trust.
Didn't they already say they're not going to?
But I think the Dodgers they're going to get aggressive because they don't trust Kimbrel. I could genuinely see them jumping at Bednar.
How can you trust Kimbrel? Hall of
But no,
Famer.
I could genuinely see them jumping at Bednar if they can't get Ohtani and they didn't get
They're gonna
Castillo.
try and force their hand.
I could see them overpaying badly for.
Dom Smith, frontline player.
Frontline player Dom Smith. The Reds, we've got everybody. Like Votto would be a money dump. They would have to attach an asset. The Tigers, we said they're not going to move Javi. We said Chafin. We've said nobody wants Jonathan Scope.
We already have Craig Kimbrel. His name's Drew Smith.
Facts. The Brewers.
Great stuff. Good command. Just can't keep the ball out of the air. Gets fucking destroyed.
If you want to throw Hader in long shots because he's a free agent next year, it's not a terrible idea.
I'm just trying to put as many as we can put here.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, we've kind of gotten everybody pretty much.
I feel like I'm missing someone.
I don't think the pitching, all right, let's go position by position. Starters, Montas, Syndergaard now, Quintana. Those are the big three left. Yes, Quintana doesn't belong, but that's what the GMs think. Then you could put long shots as Zach Plesac. Who else? Shohei Ohtani, I guess, is a way long shot. Who else? Yeah. Would the A's move Blackburn? So you're getting guys like that. Relievers. Obviously, we're starting with Robertson, Chafin. Those are the two big. Then you go Fulmer, Soto, Efros. Bard's off the board now because the Rockies gave him an extension. Would the National then you got guys like Carl Edwards Jr., Daniel Espino, Tanner Rainey, maybe the Nationals they trade Rainey.
Oh, Carlos Rodon.
Oh yeah, long shot, with the Giants. I don't think
they were gonna try and move him. Mancini gets moved. It's starting to look like every now day and now it's looking like he's staying. So we'll see. I would take him as a Met, but I think
the same thing about Mancini, especially now with Duvall hurt. I wouldn't be surprised if they pivoted to Mancini. I would not be surprised. What would a Baez and Chafin get? That could be a legit take on the Baez contract. Could get Chafin very cheap. That contract is looking horrific.
Baez is the main piece in that, in my opinion.
Of course, but again, if you're taking that contract on for Chafin, we know he can play in New York. So yeah, again, it would be nothing. I feel like you could take that Baez contract on for nothing and Chafin, but
probably gonna have to give up Jeff McNeil because no one would like to.
First baseman Josh Bell. Long shot being Christian Walker. Long shot Christian Walker.
I just want to know, give me Baez or give me death. Facts.
Fact. Second base, we have. What do we have at second base? We don't have any second basemen on there. No, there really isn't a lot of middle infield this year. There really isn't.
Oh. Not really. I saw Ketel Marte for a second, but I wouldn't put much stock into that.
Yeah, that was preseason too. That was before he got inked up to that big deal. Obviously Drury. I'd throw Kyle Farmer in there maybe. Maybe the Reds trade Kyle Farmer, lefty killing utility guy. Throw him on there. You put the same thing for Kike, utility lefty killer. The A's, Ramon Laureano, if you want to throw Laureano and Murphy as long shot.
I have him there.
Michael Taylor, but the Orioles, they want to trade. The Braves want him. The Braves already called about Michael A. Taylor. Who else? What else we got? I think we've got everybody. I think we have everybody. I think. So I guess we'll do so let's do our predictions, and then we'll end this stream, and then come back, guys, on Tuesday. Again, noon Eastern, I guess. Maybe. I don't know.
3 o'clock.
What the fuck? Why are we going live at the deadline?
The deadline's at 6
What?
this year. Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought that was always at 3 o'clock. Deadline's always at 3 o'clock.
It's new this year. Remember the lockout?
All right, I guess
Changed
not.
everything.
All right, so 3 o'clock then. I'm used to a noon.
All right, so where you got J.D. Martinez going?
If J.D. Martinez gets traded, I'm going to be the homer. I'm going to say the Mets.
All right. I'm going to say. Ooh. Yeah, I'll say the Mets as well. I think they're really interested in him.
Yeah, and there's really
Vasquez.
I mean, if we've kind of hinted at it, but like if one goes, I feel the other one's coming with him. So
yeah, okay.
Buddies to the end. Give me the Mets.
All right. Nathan Eovaldi.
I'm gonna say St. Louis.
St. Louis. Okay.
Look at the card. They're desperately needing him pitching, and I think the price for Montas is going to be ridiculous. Post Luis Castillo, I think they pivot if the Red Sox are selling for Eovaldi.
Okay. I'm gonna say. Ooh. I'm gonna say he stays in Boston.
You're gonna say he stays, okay?
I think he's gonna stay in Boston. I know there's interest there, but I think he stays.
Yankees.
Trey Mancini.
Say Braves. They got to replace Duvall's production now.
I think he's staying in Baltimore.
Okay.
Michael Fulmer.
I'm gonna say Fulmer. I don't think the Mets. I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna say Yankees.
Yankees take him. Okay.
I think the Yankees need to add an arm or two. Obviously, losing Michael King. They're Lil Isaac has been average since his injury, and then obviously Chapman's washed. I think the Yankees are gonna add a couple arms.
Okay. I'm gonna say Seattle takes Michael Fulmer.
I thought that too, but I'm just like I think they'll add one guy, but I think it'll be a lefty. So
it is possible, but I think they want a vet in there.
Okay.
So that's what I'm thinking. Gregory Soto, what you got?
I'm gonna go Houston.
Houston, all right.
And they get another nasty. They don't really have a nasty lefty in their pen. They got Presley. They have Rafael Montero's been good for them in the bullpen. Who else they got in their pen? They lost Graveman. Who else do they have in their pen? I know they lost Graveman. But yeah. So I'll go. They don't really have a lefty, so I'll give them that.
I'm gonna say Gregory stays in Detroit because of the control years. There's gonna be a pretty high asking price, in my opinion.
Okay.
All right. Maui?
Minnesota.
Same here. I'm going Minnesota as well. You seem to be the favorite there.
Yep. Makes sense.
Wilson Contreras.
I'm gonna say Houston. I think they get rid of Maldonado to make him the backup. Obviously, if the Mets pivot to J.D. and Martinez and Vasquez, that takes them out of it. I could see San Diego jumping if they don't get Soto, but I hope they get Soto because I don't want the Cardinals getting Soto.
Yeah, so what was that report about from Heyman again?
Oh, I deleted it. They are heavy on Soto, but also interested in Contreras. They want to move.
Were the Rays in that conversation?
The Rays were in that conversation as well. Original.
That's what I'm thinking because Zunino's out, right? Yep. It's a rental. He's going to walk in free agency either way.
Yeah, especially.
So I'll go with that. Frankie Montas.
I'm going to say the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers need to add another guy in the rotation. Now, the Yankees are definitely now pivoting, but I think the Dodgers have better prospects to give. So I'm going to go Dodgers.
I think the Yankees take them.
Okay.
I think that's because they got so close to Castillo, as it was reported. They got so close. I think they're going to jump on the next big thing. Brandon Drury.
I'm going to go. I know there's a link to a team. We really haven't gotten an official link. I'm going to say Dodgers. Chris Taylor's injured. Justin Turner's declining a little bit. Could see them playing some third base, kind of another Chris Taylor role, playing everywhere, but probably get most of his ABs from the third base.
Okay. I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm actually gonna check in on this before I say it.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen with Drury is the Dodgers having some interest, and that's a pretty good fit with Turner kind of declining a little bit.
I know they were involved. They were involved with another team, another player. That's kind of the same role as him. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go with Milwaukee on this one for Brandon Drury.
Okay, I could see that. They need offense. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ian Blapp.
Ian Happ, I'm gonna say, does not get traded. I'm saying he
does not get traded. He stays in Chi-Town. All right.
He's gonna stay in Chicago. I think the Phillies could sneak in, but I just don't think they do it. I think the Cubs hold on to the offseason. I think that's an off-season trade.
Okay. I'm going to say hold up. Okay, because he has to. I'm going to say Minnesota on this one.
I could, with Buxton.
I think they got some concerns with Byron Buxton. His health. He's been DHing a lot recently.
Okay, I could see. I could see that. I could see that.
David Robinson.
Again, the team that's been most linked to him. I think the Mets get him individual trade just for him.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to put the Mets as well. I think Martinez, Vasquez, and they find a way to.
J.D. Dom Smith for David Robertson. Who says no?
I say yes. Jose Quintana.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
The Cardinals.
Cardinals need arms. It's in division. I see that. Obviously, Pirates, the Cardinals, but I'm gonna go Cardinals. They're desperate need for pitching, so it shouldn't cost. Well,
I'm gonna say this is the second arm that the Yankees pick up. Noah Syndergaard. Where do you got Cinderport going?
This is where I think the Yankees get their guy. I think they strike out on the big two as always, like they usually do now, and they're going to settle for mediocrity.
Okay. Phillies taking Noah Syndergaard.
That was the other team in my head, but I think the Yankees. Yep. Yeah, they strike out. They strike out.
And I am going to laugh.
All right, we got.
Gonna bring Syndergaard and Wheeler together.
Oh boy.
Once again. All right. Madison Bumgarner.
If I didn't have the Cardinals getting two other starters, this is a guy that again the Cardinals have been interested in. They're gonna move. They're gonna eat a lot of money, and I could see a team just taking a flyer on them. I'm gonna go with the Brewers. No, yes, I'm gonna go Brewers. I think I think Arizona eats a lot of their money. Woodruff's hurt. Obviously Peralta's hurt. They need some pitching. If Arizona pays it down a lot, I could see them just jumping. So I'm gonna go Mad Bum to Milwaukee.
Okay. That's very interesting. Okay. I think he just stays in Arizona because I don't think anyone wants him.
I mean,
that contract is ridiculous. I know they want to get rid of him,
and
that contract is dumb.
They're aggressively trying to get rid, and they will pay money down. So I think somebody takes a flyer on like a playoff team that could potentially say, "Hey, he's good in the postseason. Let's pick him up." Look, Metsfan. Look who's decided to show back up to work. All right, who's next?
Ridiculous. Okay. Trying to get rid of this. Okay. Joey Gallo?
Joey Gallo is going to be a Texas Ranger. He's going back.
He's going back to Texas.
He's going back.
Right.
He flipped for player to be named later or cash considerations. They desperately.
I think he stays in the Yankees. I think they're going to keep him.
I would laugh my ass off if they do find a way to keep him.
No, who would want him?
Again, I think
who would want him? Who wants him?
Again, they need somebody could use a power hitting outfielder. Someone in the universe might be. You know who's a sneaky team? You know who's a sneaky team who needs outfielders? It's Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That's not. That could be a.
And that brings up my next point.
Yeah. Who we got?
Laureano.
This is gonna hurt, but I think he's going to Philadelphia.
Philly's
they wanted Benintendi.
I mean, he's got the fiery personality to go.
Yeah, and he likes taking steroids, but Philly wanted Benintendi. They missed out on Benintendi. I think they go out and Dombrowski's going to do something big and stupid, so I'll go Ramon Laureano to Philadelphia.
Okay. Josh Bell.
Houston.
Okay.
They've been the most active on him. The Mets aren't getting him, and Houston's been the team leading the doghouse. So
I'm saying Houston as well. Yeah.
Gurriel's been bad, so there's your offensive production replaced with Bell.
To Josh Bell and Yordan.
That's Chungus, right? There's a lot of Chung power there. All right, who's next?
The Astros are the team to beat. I mean, it really is.
Yeah, they're the best team in baseball, but don't let the casual say Yankees.
One show.
I don't want it. I don't want it to happen. But I have a terrible feeling he's going to be a St. Louis Cardinal. I don't want it to happen, but I think he's a Cardinal. I think the Padres are getting all the hype now. I just think they're going to offer Jordan Walker, Mason Wynn, and Dylan Carlson plus. And I just think Washington cannot say no if they're getting Carlson, Walker, Wynn plus. I think San Diego would give up Hassel. I think they're going to give up Gore. I think they give up Abrams, but I think the Cardinals' core is better. So I'm just terrified that he's going to be a Cardinal by Tuesday.
Okay. I don't think he gets traded at this deadline.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Personally, professional opinion, in my opinion. All right. Chafin.
Okay. I've not been biased. I've been my honest opinion, but this time I'm being biased. The Mets have to do it. Like, they need him. I'm going Mets. I could see Philadelphia. I could see the Braves. Because, again, like, they need more lefties, but I could just see the Braves jumping. Kenley's been injured off and on the injured list. I could see them adding another high-leverage guy. So, the right pick is probably the Dodgers or Braves, but I'm going to be biased and I'm picking the Mets.
All right. Well, I think this is the big pickup. I think this is the big pickup that Toronto makes.
That's another. Yeah, I like that. I do like that a lot.
I think Toronto needs some arms in that pen. I'm pretty sure they got so desperate they got Sergio Romo, who's literally just pork at this point.
Yep.
They have Anthony Bonda. So, I mean, we love Bonda. I mean, he's OP, but they need some support in there. So I think that's what Toronto does. David Bednar.
Again, like I said, I think this is a Dodgers move. I think the Dodgers wear thin and don't trust Craig Kimbrell, and I think they'll give Pittsburgh an offer they can't refuse, and then Boston takes it. So I think, or not Boston takes it. Pittsburgh takes it. They get a bunch of assets. I wouldn't be surprised if it revolves around a Michael Bush or Andy Pegas. If I'm the Pirates, take it. Those are two good players. If you can get them, and the Dodgers are going for World Series or nothing, to move Kimbrel out of the ninth inning and get one of the best, not the best, but one of the best closers this year, I could see David Bednar of the Dodgers.
Okay. I think he stays in Pitt because Pittsburgh believes that they're winning. Okay. Carlos Rodon.
Yankees.
Woo.
I think last second they get Syndergaard and they feel, you know what? Nestor's probably on an innings limit. So is Montgomery. So is Herman. I think they get Syndergaard, and then if they can get it, if the Giants say last minute they're selling, I think they could pivot to Rodon.
I really hate saying this.
You're saying Braves, aren't you?
I think he's going to the Braves, dude. I think they've had enough of what's his name, Kyle Wright or whatever.
He's been one of their best starters. What are you talking about?
Kyle Wright? Or who is it? Ian Anderson?
Ian Anderson. Yeah, Ian Anderson is bad.
Ian Anderson. All right, they're both generic white guy names. So.
Okay, you're stealing my shtick, but okay. All right.
I guess Ian Anderson's been terrible. But, yeah, okay.
He's been the guy who's had a lot of
Ian Anderson's the guy who stinks. Okay.
He's had a lot of walk problems and shit, so.
Ooh, okay.
Well, I guess we'll end it off here. If chat has any last couple questions, we'll stay for another 5 minutes, and then we'll hop off here. So there's our predictions. We'll see who the smartest Rhino is on Tuesday. Again, we're gonna have some special guests. They'll add their opinions as well, and we'll see who the smart Rhinos are.
Yeah, we have some boxes here. That
we got some boxes
with our special guests. So let me.
And not just Mets fans.
Not just Mets fans. Yeah, we have fans of different teams coming in here. So we're gonna have some fun, guys. Trade deadline fun.
Trade fun. So
okay. Yeah. All right.
So there you go.
Guys, let us know if you guys have anything that you'd like to tell us in the chat. If there's anything, an emergency that you have to let us know. If you have to go to the bathroom, you can. You have your permission now.
I think we're good. We'll call it. I think. Well, I guess we'll have some final words, and then again, Mets played not Tyler Rogers tonight. It's a righty, which Nick Neidhart I think has pitched pretty well against the Mets. I think he's had a couple starts against us this year. Hasn't looked terrible, so obviously not good. But besides that, let's go whoop the Marlins. We've got 2 more games we can win. We beat Sandy, so Pablo Lopez tomorrow, but we historically do pretty well against Pablo Lopez, at least at Citi Field. I don't know what his numbers are at. What's it called? They said, hey, there you go. There's your dream scenario. Everyone.
So is that I thought Scherzer goes first.
Yeah, it's going to be Scherzer and deGrom Monday and Tuesday.
I thought Scherzer's going Monday.
It is. It's the same shit. Scherzer goes first. DeGrom's going two.
He said after DeGrom though. I'm confused.
No, DeGrom.
Flustered.
Yeah, Scherzer's going Monday, right? Yeah. Because Taiwan's going
Monday. Or Scherzer, excuse me. Scherzer is going Monday. DeGrom is going Tuesday.
Yeah.
So right now, Jake's our starting pitcher too.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he hasn't thrown a pitch. Max Scherzer's outpitched him this year. So
everyone's outpitching Jacob deGrom.
Exactly. Taiwan Walker is outpitching fucking Jacob deGrom. That's crazy. So.
I'm sure that's going to change on Tuesday. Okay, so
again, guys, leave a like, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, tell your dog to subscribe. Make an account for your dog to have him subscribe to the channel. Drop a like. Go follow ESM for all of your New York sports needs. If you're a Ranger fan, Penguins fan, well, not Penguins fan, Giants fan, Jets fan, Ranger fan, Islander fan, Soul Lake Yankee fan, all down in the description below. Go check out. Great writing from ESM. Obviously, subscribe to my channel. I've been uploading my reaction videos on my channel as well. Subscribe to my channel. Metsfan as well, if you would like, even though it's pretty much a ghost town. But let's win the series. Metsfan, you got any final words?
Jake, I hope you're healthy on Tuesday. And yeah, that's about it. We're gonna hop off here, and that's about it. If any news breaks, we'll probably be live. But other than that, yeah. Video coming out about Brett Beatty this week. Get ready to that. We're going to talk about his future with the team post trade deadline. So other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, tuning in. Everybody on the replay, make sure to subscribe and not miss any of these streams. We do them in and out of the week. And other than that, LFGM all, let's beat the Marlins tonight once again. Carlos Carrasco on the mound. Good luck to the guys tonight. We'll see you guys.